If you have a plant, you have a plant, and you surround this plant with a lot of negative energy. Suppose there were 4 people around this plant saying, we don't want you here. We don't want you here. You feed it every day, put in the sunshine, but we don't want you here. We don't love you, we don't care for you, you shouldn't be here. It will die. If you have a plant that a lot of people go to take healing, so it will grow because there's faith there, but maybe also it will get weak. If a plant that you send a lot of love to it, it will also grow in strength. I'm using that example, no? It's the same with people. For the most part, if you don't put love towards them, that's the nutrition of life, is love and faith in God, trust, openness. All this is like food for human spirit. If they don't get that, they get deformed in some way. They don't function well, and eventually, they die, but they start to die spiritually first, and then they die physically. You can die in a way spiritually, and still be alive biologically, but there'll be no flavor much in your life. Like you just feel like you're just taking up space. That is the worst death. So it is good. It's not, even if people are very down, even if they've done terrible things, there'll always be people who can turn love towards them, to put some amount of attention, some amount of love towards them. And sometimes it's too late. Sometimes they're not receptive. There's nothing to drink that love in. The pores are closed. But it's the same way when you have... Maybe this is why we encourage each other to work, because when you work, your mind is alive, it's more active and stuff, and so you're more receptive to correspond with life. At the same time, not always fully. But the one who is really, sort of like oriented towards love and faith and trust in God, this one is going to grow, even if the body is deformed, inside their powerful spirit. Like Ashtavakra,
Yeah.
His body was all bent up and like this, and people was laugh at him. But he was a spiritual dynamo, spiritual powerhouse, of wisdom and insight and divinity and purity, you see. I think the story of Ashtavakra was the king wanted to speak with wise people or something like this. And he asked for all the wise people to come. People came from all over. And then amongst them was this boy whose body was deformed in 8 places like this. And some of the other people in the queue were laughing and said, where are you going with that? And nobody is going to, you're not going to go very far. Why are you in this queue? And he would laugh, and they took insult. Why are you laughing? What have you got to laugh about? Look at you. And he said, well, I'm laughing because I find you funny. Because you feel that the deforming of this body is the deforming of myself. And he was the one who became the king's guru, in fact, who chose him. So you can have you have a bad body and great soul than you just poor in spirit and a great body. But it's a question of opinion, of course. So that is. You see. That's why it's good when you pray, you bless others. You bless also your power, you empower your spirit, because you have a good intention, good vibration. You turn that vibration, like you turn the vibration of goodness towards everybody. Bless you, bless you, bless you. Then it raises up your power also, because you bless, you're sending goodwill towards all beings. You don't want to keep it for you. That makes you selfish. To want to take makes you selfish. To give makes you rich. One who gives is rich, the one who keeps is poor. power, not just keep, but clutch, clutch. But back to the first point, even if your body is not well, but inside you don't have a feeling of blame or complaint or so on, keep inside your house clean. Even if outside looks really raggedy, inside is clean and empty, fit for God's presence, then you're living in a mansion. But if inside is dirty feelings, but outside looks very fit and everything, then you're just touting for business. You see. What is good to remember is inside. When you discover the self, it's all purity, all joy, all light, free of desire. The one who is free of desire is rich, is complete, is content, is happy. And this is our final discovery, our ultimate truth, our profound understanding. And this is the good news, I feel, to humankind and all beings, that our inmost truth. And it's not on the layers and layers and layers of anything, it's right here. It only seems somehow to be veiled by our thinking, and veiled by our negative thoughts, not just by negative thoughts, but accepting negative thoughts, identifying with them, embracing them, making use of them, keeping company with them. If you don't do this, it's not difficult to feel the space, the peace, the joy, the light of the living God in you. And this is health. That is what, in my view, I say this is health. So health to all beings. Health to all beings mean that may your heart never be shrouded by ignorance or arrogance, but be sort of freed from the veils of delusion, and be happy. Okay. Good.
Rama